Televisa presenta.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be making a remedy in support of treating type 2 diabetes. So according to Bedtime Plus, with type 2 diabetes, your body does not make or use insulin well. Insulin is a hormone that helps glucose get in your cells to give them energy. As a result, it can damage the eyes, kidneys, nerves, and double the risk of heart attack and stroke. And just to build off of that, according to Mexican Americans in Health, modifiable risk factors for diabetes include obesity and being overweight, high dietary fat and low fiber intake, and a sedentary lifestyle. The prevalence of diabetes among Mexican Americans whose parents have diabetes is twice that of Mexican Americans with no family history of diabetes. So moving forward, I guess I'll just talk about how I specifically picked these herbs and like the process of making a tea by loose leaf. And in this situation, it's obviously to treat type 2 diabetes. So if y'all haven't noticed, I went to Herbs of Mexico located in East Los. And if y'all don't know how to make a tea by loose leaf, don't worry, they got you. So all you have to do is go to their website, go to products by type. And today we are making a tea with loose leaf. So tea and accessories. Scroll down, and if you notice, they say how to prepare and use herbs, and they basically like tips and tricks in a sense. So like use approximately the equivalent of 1 teaspoon of herb into every cup of water. Fresh herbs we need more than 1 teaspoon, and do not use white sugar or artificial sweeteners. Use honey or raw sugar if you want to use to sweeten it, which is obviously what we're using today. So talking about the first herb, which is warumbo. According to Your Care Everywhere, human studies have shown that warumbo can lower blood sugar levels in type 2 diabetes patients. Furthermore, some early research suggests that drinking tea prepared with warumbo 3 times per day for 3 weeks lowers blood sugar levels by 15% in people with type 2 diabetes who are also taking diabetes medication. Moving on to the next herb, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's called Gymnema sylvestre. Basically, according to Healthline, this herb has anti-diabetic properties. It is used with other diabetes medicine to lower blood sugar, and it can also work to block receptors in your intestines and thus sugar absorption, which basically lowers your post-meal blood sugar levels. So moving on to the last herb that I'm going to use, it's manzanilla. As we all know, manzanilla is an herb to deal with anxiety, stress, basically an herb that is used to like relax yourself. Studies have also shown that manzanilla can also be like a helpful supplement when taking like diabetes medication. And also homegirl at Herbs of Mexico told me that this would like add a really good taste to the tea that I'm making, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add it too. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the tea. So now I have the cazuela there, I have a strainer right there, the herbs are coming right here, and then my hot water's right here. Okay, so now I have my herbs right here, add it all together. Hot water is coming right now. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm a liar. I have to add a bit more water because it is a lot of herbs that I put in there. So I'm gonna add a cup more. Okay, stop right there. Now it's gonna be more diluted. And now we wait for it to kind of boil. And then right after, we're gonna let it sit. Okay, so while this boils, y'all notice how there's bubbles and then now there's color. I guess I'll talk about a class reading that this made me think about when making this. So I connected this to in Luis Calvo's Decolonize Your Diet. Specifically, they talk about how one of their missions of their book is to encourage individuals in our communities to use food in order to regain physical health and nurture a spiritual connection to themselves, each other, and Mother Earth. Just to build off what they said, I think it's important to not only use the Western medicine that obviously exists, but it is also important to recognize that there's other forms of medicines that our family or ancestors have used that have been beneficial to our health too. Okay, so here's the final product. I know it looks amazing. So if you want to sweeten it up, instead of using sugar like artificial sweeteners, we're going to use honey however much you like to your tasting. And I do this because I recognize that type 2 diabetes has had a history within my family. And the reason why I am doing this is because of my dad, because I know that he suffers from this condition every single day. And I hope that in the future, this remedy can help him and can spark for me to create more remedies for my family, as we don't have a stable form of actual health insurance. Doing this was super easy as it was super cheap, super simple, and I hope that I can do this more.